But over here, a large engagement going on with my legionaries concentrating against these troops, and I'm moving in a flanking force to take on the more Thracian peltasts that are coming. It's going to be a nasty volley coming at those guys. This is a strategy I like to use. Just get up very close to your enemy's flank and throw a lot of javelins there. You can easily break the enemy. But what I've decided to do here is move these guys up and then launch a javelin attack on the Hetairoi, which will do a lot of damage. Over here, Vega seems to have pretty easily crushed these units, that unit of Agathodaimon and the phalanx over there. The Scythian cavalry are moving in. Agathodaimon's Longophoroi are taking on Principes and Cretans. Things over here seem to have dwindled down already. The outcome could still be in doubt, however, this large force of auxiliaries guarding the flank well here, and my Alpine phalanx guarding the flank there, means that it'll probably be unlikely that we get flanked, whereas we could very easily flank them if my force gets through here, which it looks like it will. With Yavana not doing anything where he really should be. He is moving the he and a few others are moving the Hetairoi around. He's moving his Hetairoi and his... No, Vasilefs is moving his Hetairoi around. The cataphracts haven't come around about yet. But they've been pretty devastated by javelin attacks. I believe I got one more Pilum volley off at them. And with point-blank slingers also factoring in, the Hetairoi are simply getting massacred. And effective teamwork is producing excellent results here. The ISM taking a charge in the back, but it not being relevant in the end. Meanwhile, the Grifpanvar came in there and charged my unit in the back, which is pretty nasty. But Pila managed to scare them off. They did kill a lot of my men, though. I believe his Cretans were getting in some volleys, but I'm not sure. Meanwhile, the battle over here continues to be chaos, with everybody being dead. But the Romans seem to be getting the worst of it here. However, the Romans are getting the best of it here, especially over here where the whole flank force is cracked. The Agrianians being the only ones standing. Yavana has finally decided to deploy his force, but one-on-one, these Shapritaku are no match for the legionaries. And it's a bit late for him to stop the encirclement of Vasilefs' army. Certainly, plenty of Cretans can shoot arrows into the blob, but it's not going to do enough. I guess in a desperate stalling maneuver, these Sventonati are going to charge, but they just break as soon as they get into the fight. So a charge will come from the Grifpanvar, but I don't think that's going to be enough. but it does rout a couple of fairly weakened units because of the fear ability the cataphracts now have. It could rout units with thunderous charges fairly easily. So they can get in a lot of damage, but not enough. To counter the cataphracts, I've moved in my javelin-armed cavalry. And I've placed my alpine troops to guard against any other charges, while the rest of them form a wall here to guard against an advance by the Parthians. Meanwhile, Yavana moved both of his cataphracts over here. They take out my slingers. They probably just kill my slingers quickly. And he's going to move them to charge the rear. But at this point, I've started to come down on his phalanxes. He is routing some of my weakened units, and I was afraid there might be a chain rout coming up, but so I sent in these my cavalry here to ward off his cavalry. And with everything dead over here, well, the wall of auxiliaries seems to have fended off the assault by Vasilefs' numerically inferior troops. Well, Vasi is not really pushing the attack here, though I guess he has dealt some damage, but not enough to be significant. He's just going to get completely surrounded. See here, I've sent my Hispanic auxiliaries to engage the Azad cavalry. And I bring in several other cavalry troops. And he brings in his Grifbanvar. And I also have a legionary troop. This is just going to be a nasty mess here. Nasty mess where I have more men. But at this point, the battle is a foregone conclusion. While we certainly lost all our right-wing troops, they lost all of their left wing, and Antisocialmunky still intact, whereas Vasi's flanks are destroyed. And these cataphract horse archers weren't really prepared, did not get in their charge properly, and were thus promptly routed by our numerically superior cavalry forces. This boy, Yavana, sees what's happening. He admits defeat. And at this point he was saying, we were talking about how he didn't really effectively engage until too late. And so that's probably something to take away from this battle. Agathodaimon actually got frustrated and quit the battle earlier because he was just so frustrated, probably because Yavana wouldn't engage, and how his army completely disintegrated, along with Vega, his army. No, everything in Vega's army except for these. And here we can check out the kill rates, kill numbers. Yep, Vega got the most kills. He destroyed Agathodaimon's army, which had the most men. Looking at what killed the most here, all my cavalry inflicted significant damage, particularly that Hispanic auxiliary cavalry, although I remember in the actual battle these Germanics got a bit more kills.